Aston Villa FC updates directly to your inbox. Plus subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Could not subscribe? Try again later. Invalid email. He'll be with yous. Dr. Tony Xia has played down speculation linking lone goalkeeper Sam Johnstone with Premier League clubs and insisted he will be with us for the remainder of the season. Johnstone, 24, has been ever-present for Aston Villa in the Championship this season and kept his 11th clean sheet of the campaign last night as the Claret and Blues put Bristol City to the sword. After impressing for Villa on loan from Manchester United during the second half of last season, manager Steve Bruce extended the agreement with Jose Mourinho until the end of the current campaign. But his fine form this term has prompted interest from several Premier League sides. The likes of West Brom and Crystal Palace have been linked with the goalkeeper, who has 1 year remaining on his current Old Trafford contract. But Xia insists Johnstone will honour his deal and confirmed the club will look to complete a permanent transfer if they are promoted to the Premier League in May. Asked by a supporter whether there was any truth in the reports, Xia replied, "He will be with us. Hopefully we go up, then he will be permanently. I think Villa is his fortunate place." For Bruce's verdict on transfers and more. Clayton linked with Villa. Aston Villa have been linked with a surprise swoop for Middlesbrough outcast Adam Clayton. The midfielder, who played a pivotal part in Boro's promotion from the Championship in 2016, has fallen out of favour at the Riverside this season and is yet to feature in a squad under new manager Tony Xia. Clayton, 28, has played for Boro since their 3-0 defeat to Derby County at the end of November, and he looks set to leave this month with no fewer than 6 Championship clubs monitoring his situation. According to the Yorkshire Evening Post, Leeds United are said to be eyeing a reunion with Clayton, who spent 2 seasons at Elland Road before leaving for West Yorkshire rivals Huddersfield Town in 2012. Sheffield United are also reportedly involved and see Clayton as a direct replacement for midfield General Paul Coutts following his season-ending injury. Cardiff City, Derby County and Sheffield Wednesday are also said to be keen on the player, as are Villa. Green to start versus Posh. Steve Bruce has confirmed Andre Green will start against Peterborough United on Saturday. Livewire winger Green, 19, burst onto the scene last year with several dynamic displays during the second half of the 2016-17 campaign. After an impressive preseason, Bruce handed Green starts against Reading, Norwich, Bristol City and Brentford at the beginning of the season. Green scored his first senior goal against Norwich but suffered a hamstring injury in early September against the Bees and needed an operation. He spent time out in America at Under Armour's Performance Center in a bid to speed up his recovery, and returned to Bodymoor Heath in December to complete his rehabilitation. And Bruce confirmed he will be involved in Saturday's FA Cup tie at Villa Park following last night's 5-0 win over Bristol City. Green will play on Saturday, said Bruce. Green did take to the Villa Park turf last night once the crowd had dispersed at Villa Park, as fitness coach Massimiliano Marchesi put him. Henri Lansbury and captain John Terry threw their paces as they continue their recoveries. Bruce has previously suggested Terry could return for the match against the Posh following 2 months out with a broken metatarsal, but he could well rest him in preparation for the following weekend's championship match at Nottingham Forest. Bruce used the other domestic cup competition, the Carabao Cup, as a chance to blood some of the club's promising young hopefuls, and he may well do the same in the FA Cup. Lee Johnson. Villa fans have a dig of their own. Aston Villa fans have hit back at Lee Johnson after the Bristol City boss took an astonishing swipe at the hosts, who thrashed his side 5-0 at Villa Park. Johnstone was quick to point out that City are still above Villa in the table after the match, and seemed less than impressed with what he described as mocking from the stands. He said, "This was a game too far for us. You try and run 2 half marathons in 2 days. With all the speed, tempo, guile, skill and environment. It was interesting to hear the Villa fans mocking us. Bruce flicking the ball all over the gaff. We're still 3 points above them. Let's see where we are at the end. We've got to use that as ammunition." Quote. Read fans' comments.